Hello everyone, this is Otaku again here on Otaku Approved, and this time, this is the second part video of Surviving an Anime Convention 101. Now remember, these tips are from past experience. I've been to over, what was it did I say, over 10 anime conventions? Check my last video. But, it's highly recommended you follow these tips, because these tips are from experience and they work. So, first off, you're at the anime convention. You don't know what to do. Well, you do know, you have an idea, but this is what you should do first. If you're there, if you have a place to stay at the hotel, you should always put your bags in the hotel first. Always register for the hotel room if you reserved it. Now, the registering your reserved hotel room might start in the afternoon depending on the hotel, but if you came in with friends and they already have one there, drop your bags off at the hotel and make sure you grab a spare hotel key in case if you're not with a buddy and you get locked out. That sucks too. Okay, after that, directly go to the registration line. Everything looks pretty and all that stuff, but you should really go to the registration line to pick up your badge. If you pre-registered, which I highly recommend it for one of the bigger anime conventions, the line will go quickly, but it varies how many people are there. The wait for a big anime convention, the average wait time is about, I want to say 45 minutes to 2 hours, give or take, depending on how long the line is and depending on where you are. So, make sure you have something to pass the time with. Okay, after that, after you registered, make sure you have your badge out where that everyone can see. Just make sure that when you're entering like an event area, the con security and other con staff can see your badges. Also, when you receive the bags after registration, they contain information papers including the convention layout and schedule. It's very important to hold on to that for future planning on where you want to go. Also, every day they have also more information papers, and sometimes it's updated depending on if the panel is closed, if something changed. So I highly recommend, like on Saturday and Sunday morning, you take the information papers to see what's changed. So, communication is key. If you are going with friends, parents, or both, you should always have some way to communicate. The most solid way is cell phone. Cell phone is a good way to call your parents, and make sure you're in an area where you get some bars. So, in case if anyone gets lost, simple call up on the cell phone to find out where people are, and you're good to go. But if you lose a friend, or if you are lost, or parents, if you are watching this for some reason, if you lose your child, please head over to Con Security. They will help find your missing person. Okay, after that, the vendors area. Now, we all know the vendors area has a lot of stuff to buy. And I usually figure, okay, if you want to buy something that's there, that's rare, that's selling out, and you have the money, buy it. Because in the next hour, next day, you go there again, it might not be there again, but go to other vendors to see if they have the same item to make sure you're getting it at the good, cheap price. Because sometimes there's price gouges, other times there's great deals. And also, key note, Sunday is the best day to buy stuff from the vendors alley because that's the day where they usually have discounts going on because it's the last day and they have cheaper sales. So it's more good to you because you can buy a lot more stuff than you originally planned. So go Sunday if you want to buy a lot of things at a discount price. Friday and Saturday are reserved for things like rare items, but make sure you go around to make sure it's at that price. Eat. Seriously. I highly recommend eating at least 2 meals a day, 2 good-sized meals a day, because you will get hungry. It does suck surviving on 1 meal a day and snacks. It's not funny. I'm dead serious. It's from experience too. So eat every day, 2 times a day at least. 3 meals recommended. So you'll be up and running in no time. Well, up and running. Glomping. You might get yourself glomped if you're cosplaying. If you don't know what glomping is, just look at the video right here. Basically just says, just look at it. You'll know why. Other than that, learn to move with the crowd. Usually in hallways, crowdways goes two directions. And depending on where you want to go with the crowd. You don't want to stand in the middle of the hallway like so many people does. Ah, so annoying when was con security and so many stood in the middle of the hallway in a busy intersection. You always want to move with the crowd. Learn to move with them. It's like a highway. You move with them, or there's slowdowns. There's traffic jams. What I recommend is if you want to go to an area, and if you need to go like it, just if you need to go like if the crowd's going this way and another crowd's going that way, but you need to go to this crowd, kind of veer yourself in there somehow, but don't stand right in the middle of it. Just to learn, move with the crowd, learn to stick together. Always stick together with friends if you're moving with a big crowd. Another key thing to know where the big events and panels are. If you want to go to a panel or event, make sure you do a little scouting around to make sure that you can find it and you know where it is. Remember, sleep. I will not say this again. Anime goers tend not to sleep because there's a lot of things going on late night too, or we don't get much sleep. But always have at least 6 hours of sleep. Five bare minimum. Reason? You don't want to be like me who stood up for 43 hours plus. I was tired. If there's a problem, go to con staff and security. If you're having a problem like looking for someone, head over to security. Also, if you're having a problem like medically, go to the con staff. They are there to help you out what you need to do and where you need to go. It's that simple, you know. They're like you. We understand you. You understand us. If you have a problem, go to them. Wear comfortable shoes. Title says it all. You don't want to be wearing shoes or your feet are hurting like hell. So wear comfortable shoes while you're walking around because you're going to be doing a lot of that. Con events start. Okay, here. Want to attend a con event? Wait in line early if you want to get the good seats. Wait in line at least 30 minutes early or something like that. If the line is already started, if you want really good seats, go in there early. Because I guarantee you, once the doors open for that event, you're going to be at you're going to be right behind a long line, depending on how big the convention is. So you might not get good seats. Other things. If you bought something at the vendor area, it's always good to. If you bought a lot of things at the vendor area, or like a few things, it's always good to go to your hotel room, drop it off there, because you don't want to be carrying it around, with it getting lost or stolen, or even worse, like just go to your hotel room, drop it off, go back to the convention. It's easy. Okay, bringing a camera. Well, bring a lot of the needed necessities, including spare batteries, big memory because you're probably going to be taking a lot of pictures of the cosplayers in the events, and make sure you hang on to it, because it can get lost. Follow the convention rules. It's self-said. Dancing at the rave, very important because I was in the security staff on OhioCon '09. You should always drink good amount of water. Don't wear a mask because it inhibits breathing, and wear spare clothes for the rave, light clothes basically, clothes that you can breathe in, nothing heavy. But seriously, it's not to be messed around with because people have passed out and all that dandy stuff. Con funk. Remember to clean, take a shower, wash yourself. It should be self-said, but no. And also, if you want to get your DVD autograph, like if there's voice actors or actresses there that you want an autograph, make sure that DVD is not a bootleg. And yes, that's happened before. So, crossplay. If you don't know that, you're going to find it out anyways. It's easy. And I believe that's about it. That's a good starting tips for those who are going to those who are going the first time to anime conventions. Again, all these tips are solid. I've been there. They're from past experiences and others as well. Follow these tips, and I hope you have a good time going to your first or another anime convention. There's some tips for here you might never even know of that are useful. So, again, this is Flip Taku here on Otaku Approved, signing out.